Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Magic and Miracles with Kathi channel. I'm your host, Kathi Reed Myers. What a day this is. Oh my gosh. It's like every day is something. And we vacillate between excited and unbelievable momentum and energy inside, like spurts of wanting to clean or wanting to accomplish and wanting to, like all excited. And within a split second, you're exhausted and you've got to lay down or you've got to chill or, it changes so quickly. And if you can identify with that, you're not alone. So, okay. So this is going to be a short. I like these short ones. And I don't regulate, I don't dictate how long and what I say. I just kind of go with the flow because you are manifesting this channel. Just so you know, if you are engaged with this platform and you're with this channel and you've subscribed and you get notifications when there's a new upload, you're manifesting all these messages. These are for you. And that's kind of a new reality flash for me. It's like, wait, I thought I was just being obedient. I thought I was just following a prompting. And it was true because I didn't know what I was supposed to talk about. I just knew that magic and miracles are everywhere. And it's like we're bulging at the seams. It's like there is more ready to just explode out than we can even fathom, than we can even imagine. And just like the universe, there's an order to things, right? And again, you've got to follow your sweet spot. It's not all or nothing. It's like no strategy, just go with the flow, no system in place, no protocol, no rule of thumb, right? There is some of that. And the universe loves order. So it's like a dance step. You step out in faith like an unknown and God meets you halfway. Like you get rewarded or something happens that just takes you by surprise. You weren't expecting it. And you just know in your heart, like, oh, that's like a reward. That's like my star when I was in school. You get a right answer and there goes a star on your whatever. Anyway. Many, many, many people have reached out to me, and this is so bizarre. Like, this is not usual in my world. I am interacting with people that I would never have. They're just, it just has not been in my wheelhouse. I've been focused in other areas, other things, and it feels like a complete shift. It's like if I had I used to have a 1965 Cadillac. It was one of the first cars I got. And it was way old when I first got it. And it drove like a boat. It was like a big yacht. I was driving and just, it floated down the freeway. And that's what it feels like I'm doing in my world right now. Because it feels like I'm just floating. And I'm making turns in this big boat and I don't know where I'm headed, but I'm just kind of going with the flow and people are dictating my course. If you can understand that, if you can kind of wrap your head around that. So I'm supposed to just relay a couple instances, a couple scenarios so that if it resonates for you, you can apply the same thing that I mentioned to these people. So there have been many people that are currently, maybe they own several businesses. Maybe they have one main corporate job, one main source of livelihood that is stable, very quote normal, right? Dependable, budgetable, status quo, so to speak. And in their heart, it's like they've got this burning, like they know they're supposed to do something else. They've been given a whole new blueprint. Like they even know who they're supposed to be helping. They know what the mission is, what the purpose is, and the only thing holding them back is fear. Like, oh no, what will I do? How will I've got to feed my family. I've got to, I can't just stop one and do the other. And this is what a lot of us have done, like we go to the analysis, we go to the, the how, the why, the when, the where, right? And we try to map it out in our head. I need to encourage you, if that scenario fits you, it's like we're forerunners. It's like we have to step out in faith, and it feels like a free fall. Literally, we don't know where bottom is, and we can't see very far in front of us. And we have to go first, because that's who we are. We are called to lead the pack. We are called to lead with our light and go first. And for some reason, and again, I'm not asking why. Why am I supposed to share this? Don't care. Like this, if you're listening to this, you are calling this into you. This is a message that your soul is sucking from this channel. Like you're plugging into an adapter. So you ask Spirit, set your intention that you be shown how it applies to you if you're hearing this, okay? Because there is a place of knowing, it's beyond faith. It's not just stepping out in faith. That probably was a poor selection. That word came to my mind probably out of habit, because I feel like I have white knuckle trust. I have white knuckle faith. Absolutely bulletproof, like I have no doubt at all in God and the universe. I don't doubt that I'm divinely protected and I'm divinely guided. I totally know that. Where I'm still learning, and maybe you can identify, is the trusting ourselves, like knowing when to go. Like, okay, now. Okay, is this it now? Right? We second guess ourselves. And I want to invite you to remember who you are. Always, always, always. This channel is a huge, like if I could put a neon something as you're listening to this recording, a neon light. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. It's not just putting on an external, like do affirmations and do your journal entries. And those are behaviors that you do. I want you to tap into who you are. And we have fractals of God in us, so that every moment, everything we think, everything we do, we are creating. We create with the words we speak. We create when we speak life, when we speak judgment and criticism and doubt. We're creating more of that. I'm telling you, when you first start out with this awareness, it almost feels, there's many psychological labels that can go on here. Let me just tell you, if you could hear through the day, I'll be thinking something and I'll say out loud, scratch that. That was a habit thought. Scratch that. That was me of years ago. That's a habit. No, that doesn't apply. That's not me now. This is what I mean. This is what I mean to think. This is what I mean to create. This is what I mean to say, right? When we realize that images that come through, ideas, opportunities that land for us, and it lights us up, we act on it. By faith, you follow that prompting inside, whether it makes sense or not. Like I spoke yesterday, don't micromanage your miracles. Don't try to fit timing and logic and practicality in with spirit. Very, very seldom will they jive. Very seldom will they match. And for me, I'm going to err on the side of taking action in the now moment, because I don't know what's going to happen next month. I don't know what's going to happen next week. I don't know what's going to happen in an hour. Seriously? And I know you guys can feel this. I know you can feel it. Everything on our planet, everything in the collective, people are feeling it. All the surprises, all that, and this is doing a little turn here in the topic, because it's going to be very, very, very important that you stay focused forward. Focus in your own lane. Focus on your purpose. Why are you here? Why are you calling in? Why are you manifesting abundance and opportunities and people into your world to help? Stay focused on you. And again, there's that sweet spot. It's not all or nothing. You notice when they have evacuations in areas where maybe you grew up, like me, and they're evacuating because they have tsunami warnings, right? You realize you have a pulse. You're taking a pulse because we're here in human bodies, but it's not dictating your life. You're not investing overly with external situations and events that are happening in the planet right now. Because very likely, and I'm sure you're getting a sense of this, they're in chaos, corruption, disclosure, shock and awe, shock, surprise. All these things are going to sideswipe, and people, it's going to be tragic. Tragedy will be everywhere. And if you start noticing and feeding it and dwelling on it and, quote, paying attention to it, guess what? That's going to grow for you. And pretty soon that's going to suck up all your energy that was meant to direct you toward your purpose, to increase your manifestation, to increase your awareness, to increase, right? So this is like a I think in another episode, I referred to having my feelers out like an octopus radar, right? So my spidey senses are all out. I'm aware of many things, but I'm very discerning. I would encourage you, discern. Is this important for me to focus on? Should I invest my time in this? Where am I best meant to serve with my time, with my attention? Because all of that transmits to oxygen for art. Whatever you're paying attention for, you are feeding it. It's giving it life. And I'm feeling my way through what is next. I talked about the people that are needing it feels like you're jumping off a cliff. Okay, here's another. There are people that as they're moving forward, as this excitement is building, there are layers of personal development and personal growth that are unfolding as well, right? So we've got the full moons happening, the beginning of, like on this other episode, the 1st of December, the 30th of December. We've got all the meteor showers. So we've got all the code, we've got all the messages from God are coming through the planet in the form of stars and falling stars, and the energies are just pouring. The Schumann resonance is off the charts. Like, seriously, our bodies, it's exhausting to our physical body. Don't be surprised if you have to rest more, because the message is coming through. It's meant to do many things. It's meant to help with building momentum. It helps with your energy to take forward moving steps. And it's also revealing. It's also digging deeper. So like I spoke before, it's bringing up layers of things that we thought we healed already. We thought we'd already dealt with it and moved on. Okay, don't judge yourself. Show grace. Like, be grateful, because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know if you still have generational issues of past ancestors in your cell memory. You don't know unless it flares up. Unless you're triggered by something that is not, it's out of character, like it doesn't fit you. That's because it's probably not yours. And so more and more people are sensing, man, if I could get this let out, if I can get this out of my cell memory, I can soar even higher. It's like baggage, it's like weights on your shoulder that holds you down when you're meant to go up. You're meant to climb even higher. There's more impact. There's more people for you to reach and serve, right? So, to summarize, because I'm done. Yeah, that feels like it's completely clear. So to summarize, notice what you're paying attention to. Stay in your own lane. Focus on your own purpose, what you know you are here to do, what brings you life, what just excites you beyond belief. Follow that. Follow that. And I think that's all. To summarize, rewind and listen to this again. Because once I say it, it's like I don't remember what I said in the beginning. And that's okay, because this is for you and me. Because I'm doing what I love to do, and I'm helping people that I love to help. And we're all in this together. And don't expect people to understand what we're talking about, and that's why this channel is not for beginners. This channel is not necessary. It's open, like it's wide open. Anybody, I'm not trying to divide, or I'm just saying, don't be surprised if this is like a fire hose to a lot of people. If you start talking like this, they're going to go, oh my gosh, there she goes. She's off the deep end, right? So keep your dreams. This is the Dreamer's Lounge. This is where we can dream openly and often. If you need to just chill, if you just need to get centered and just get calm in your spirit, just close your eyes. Put your hands on your heart and set your intention. Let the energy points from your palms of your hands and your fingers to go into your heart and open. So it's a free flow of energy and love straight from God, straight. So it's like a infinity sign. It's like it's an ongoing, it's like circulating our blood supply. It's our airflow. It's our life-giving current straight from God all through our spirit, right? Hang on to that. Feed that. Dream. Dream the dream that's been planted in your soul. You're not making that up. You're not just blowing smoke. You're not just being delusional like I've been accused, right? Dream, and dream big. And then when you think that you're off the charts, dream a little bigger. Because that's what we're looking at. That's what we are right on the verge. And if you can dream it, it's coming through you. I promise. I promise. If you want to share your dream, share it with people that are like-minded, that are equal in soul, you have a soul connection with them. Otherwise, you're opening it up for debate, for discouragement. And so maybe wait for that. Anyway, that is it for today, you guys. And I will talk to you on the next episode, and I can't wait. Those of you that are messaging me and reaching out, I love it. I love it. Have a great day.